What if the vast majority of the decisions you make every single day aren't the result of deliberate, conscious choice, but the product of invisible, deeply ingrained routines hardwired directly into your brain? What if the key to transforming your health, multiplying your productivity, building financial freedom, and achieving long-term success isn't relying on weak willpower, but understanding the hidden neurological engine that drives human behavior? Welcome to Book Essence, where we unlock the essence of every book so you get the wisdom without spending weeks reading. Today, we're breaking down The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, a groundbreaking exploration of why habits exist, how they shape our lives, and how we can systematically rewrite them. Let us unlock it. To understand Charles Duhigg's core framework, you have to look inside the human brain. Scientists at MIT discovered that as a behavior becomes familiar, the brain stops participating fully in decision-making. It shuts down mental bandwidth to conserve energy, turning a sequence of actions into an automatic script. Duhigg reveals that every single habit in your life, whether good or bad, is governed by a simple three-step feedback loop known as the habit loop. Step 1, the cue. This is a trigger that tells your brain to go into automatic mode and which habit to use. Cues can be a specific time of day, a location, an emotional state, a person, or an immediately preceding action. Step 2 is the routine. This is the physical, mental, or emotional behavior itself. It can be going for a run, eating a box of cookies, scrolling on your phone, or snapping at a coworker. Step 3 is the reward. This is the payoff that satisfies a craving, helping your brain figure out if this particular loop is worth remembering for the future. When a cue triggers a routine and delivers a reward, a powerful neurological craving is born. Over time, this loop becomes so automatic that you execute the routine without ever making a conscious choice. In this section, Duhigg delivers a vital truth that changes how we approach personal transformation. You cannot eliminate a bad habit, you can only replace it. This is the golden rule of habit change. When people try to break a bad habit through sheer willpower, they almost always fail because the underlying cue and the craving for the reward still exist. To successfully rewrite a habit, you must keep the original cue and the original reward, but insert a new, healthier routine in the middle. Think about a common habit, stress eating at work around 3 p.m. The cue might be mid-afternoon fatigue or anxiety. The craving might be a desire for a mental break or social connection. The old routine was walking to the cafeteria to buy a sugary snack. If you understand the loop, you can change the routine. Keep the 3 p.m. cue, keep the desire for a mental break, but swap the snack for a 10-minute walk or a quick chat with a friend. You get the exact same reward, but through a healthy, constructive routine. Not all habits are created equal. Some habits carry disproportionate power, creating a domino effect that automatically transforms every other area of your life. Duhigg calls these Keystone Habits. A keystone habit is a foundational behavior that starts a chain reaction, altering other habits across your personal or professional routine. A prime example of a keystone habit is regular exercise. When an individual starts exercising consistently, even just twice a week, they don't just improve their physical fitness. Unconsciously, they start eating better, sleeping longer, procrastinating less, spending less money impulsively, and feeling less stressed at work. Exercise creates a culture of discipline that spills over into everything else. Another critical keystone habit is daily food journaling or making your bed every morning. These small wins build a sense of personal momentum and self-efficacy. By identifying and focusing on 1 or 2 keystone habits, you don't have to overhaul your entire life at once. The keystone habit creates a ripple effect that fixes the rest naturally. You can understand the habit loop perfectly, but what happens when life throws a major crisis at you? Under extreme stress, grief, or pressure, people often relapse into old, destructive patterns. Duhigg discovered that for a habit change to remain permanent, one essential ingredient is required: belief. You must truly believe that change is possible and that you have the capacity to handle difficult situations without reverting to your old ways. Where does this belief come from? Duhigg shows that belief is most effectively built within communities and groups. Look at organizations like Alcoholics Anonymous or high-performing sports teams. When people join a group where change is modeled, encouraged, and celebrated, the collective belief of the group rubs off on the individual. Seeing others succeed creates a powerful mental shift. If they can do it, I can do it too. When you surround yourself with people who possess the habits you want to build, adopting those habits becomes the natural path of least resistance. Habits do not just operate within individual minds, they define the culture, safety, and profitability of massive organizations. Duhigg explores how successful corporations leverage the power of routine to transform their performance. Consider the legendary turnaround of Alcoa, an aluminum manufacturing giant. When Paul O'Neill became CEO, investors expected him to focus on profits, cost-cutting, or sales. Instead, O'Neill focused relentlessly on a single keystone habit: worker safety. He declared that any time a worker was injured, the safety protocol had to be investigated, corrected, and reported up the chain of command within 24 hours. To make the factories safe, employees and managers had to redesign the entire manufacturing process, improve communication, and dismantle bureaucratic silos. By focusing on safety as a keystone habit, Alcoa transformed its entire operational culture. Communication streamlined, quality soared, costs plummeted, and net income increased fivefold. In organizations, changing a single keystone habit can unlock widespread innovation and performance. In the final section of the book, Duhigg addresses a profound ethical question. If corporations, marketers, and algorithms understand our habit loops better than we do, are we still responsible for our actions? Marketers use habit loops to track buying habits, predicting pregnancy, shopping preferences, and brand loyalty before customers even realize it themselves. Slot machines in casinos are engineered using habit loops to keep players hooked for hours. Duhigg argues that once you become aware of how habits work, you no longer have an excuse to be a victim of them. Awareness creates responsibility. If you do not consciously design your routines, corporations and environment will design them for you. You have the free will to analyze your cues, identify your cravings, experiment with rewards, and choose new routines. You may not be able to control the initial cue or the internal craving, but you have absolute control over how you engineer the loop. Let us bring together the greatest lessons from The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. 1. Decode the habit loop. Every habit consists of a cue, a routine, and a reward. Identify the cue and reward to understand the pattern. 2. Apply the golden rule of habit change. You cannot eliminate a bad habit. You can only replace the routine while keeping the cue and reward the same. 3. Focus on keystone habits. Identify foundational behaviors like exercise or routine planning that trigger positive chain reactions across your life. 4. Build belief through community. Surround yourself with groups and environments where the habits you want to cultivate are the standard. 5. Take ownership of your routines. Awareness brings responsibility. Once you know how habits are constructed, you possess the power to rewrite them. Charles Duhigg leaves us with an empowering truth. Your habits are not your destiny. Once you understand the mechanics of the habit loop, your life becomes a canvas that you can reshape one routine at a time. That's the essence of The Power of Habit, and that's what we do here at Book Essence. We take the world's most powerful books and unlock their wisdom so you can build something real, starting from exactly where you are. If this video brought you value, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to master their routines today. Every week on Book Essence, a new book, a new lesson, a new chance to grow. Until next time, keep reading, keep growing, and keep unlocking your essence. See you in the next one.